Okay, everybody, this is the page one of the 4-page presentation. So first page, you sit down with your prospect and you're going to say, hey, let's play a game, okay? I just sat down with my friend, there's a way to start. Say, hey, listen, I just learned something. Let's play a game. I'm going to help you, look at your future, how to get to your goals and dreams, okay? Let's play this game. That's it. Very simple. So you draw a line like this and we divide it into 4 quadrants. And we start with this part first, okay? So I asked my friend, John, listen, I want you to do something. I want you to write down your dreams here, okay? Your dreams and goals, okay? I give you 1 minute, only 1 minute, okay? But you can write down as much as you can. So, okay, so I give a stopwatch. I go, great. Or on my phone, I time it. Okay, go. So it's approximately 1 minute. So they're going to write down, okay, whatever their dreams. I want a car. I want a 2-bedroom house. I want to travel. 3 times a year, per year, with family. I want to, I don't know, whatever. I want to create a children's fund, I want to create, these homes for people, whatever it is, homes, blah, blah, whatever it is they want. They want to do, they want to be, anything they want. They want to watch, they want to, whatever, they want a car. Okay, I want a BMW, whatever the 5 Series, 535, or a M5, whatever it is. Okay, so they write it down after 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute you said, okay, stop. Now after that, we're gonna go right up to, okay, how much to get your goals and dreams. Okay, we're gonna come to the quadrant right here. How much money would it take? So number 1, how much money per month income do you need to be making coming in every month so you can enjoy this kind of lifestyle and have these kind of things? Now, if you don't know per month, you can say per year. You just divide it out per month. Okay. Number 2 question here, you're going to ask them, say, excellent. Now, in how much time do you want to get this? Number of years. Okay. I would say number of years. Okay. Time in terms of number of years, right? So in how much time you want to reach your goal, in 1 year or 2 years. Some people may say 6 months. Whatever it is fine. Okay, just you want to talk to them and have them come up with it. And number 3, if this can come true, if you can get this in this amount, in this time, in all these goals, how much time are you willing to spend towards it? I'm talking about, number of hour, like how much time, seriously, would you be willing to spend? Like, number of hours per week to really go after this goal, okay? And then now we're going to come up to here. We're going to say, okay, great. Now look at your present time right now. Okay, we're going to look at your life, okay? What's happening in your life right now? At your current job or what you're doing in your business, how much money you're making per month. Okay, now sometimes some people are afraid to ask. Don't worry, just ask, okay? And you just tell people, hey, listen, it's approximation, okay? And if they don't tell you the exact truth, maybe they're making, I don't know, $3,000 a month, in their income, but they're, a little embarrassed. That's okay. And they tell you, I'm making 6,000. That's fine. Write it down, okay? It doesn't matter. We're just looking at a comparison so they can do something about it, right? But most people will tell you, approximately how much they're going to make a month, and you might be surprised, okay? That you go, wow, that's a lot. Or you might go, wow, that's very little. But don't say that, just notice it and write it down, okay? That's the important thing. Don't go, oh my God, that's so little. Oh my God, that's a lot, okay? Just write it down. So number 2, how much time in the number of years they've been spending since the first time they started working. Let's say they've been working a job and they're like 45 years old and they start at 21, right? 20 years old. So that's 25 years. So you write 25 years, right? You would have them write it, okay? How many years they've been working since they started working to get this kind of income now, okay? All right. And number 3, how many hours they work a week at their job right now or in their business, okay? So very simple. So what happens is now we're coming down to here, okay? Now, if you notice, this column is now, right? Present time. What's happening for them? This is their future. This is where they want to go, their dreams and goal, Okay, so down here is their now. So we're going to look at their dreams and goals, and we'll look at each one of these itemized lists and look at it. If it's come true, you're gonna put a check mark. Okay, if it hasn't come true, then you're gonna put an X. So let's say they don't have a car yet. This doesn't have it. They travel once a year, but not 3 times a year. So okay, they don't have it yet. Okay, and then if they have kind of part of it, I would go like this: check mark and a hash instead of an X. Okay, that's fine. They don't have the funds yet, the children funds. They don't have their special homes or special whatever. Okay, so this is now. Now this is the key. You want to talk to them and say, hey, listen, I know this is what you have right now. This is what you really want, okay? I know you said you really want this. How do we go from here to here, right? Because sometimes they might say they work, let's say they work 25 years. They work, like let's say 60 hours per week, right? Long time. And they're making, I don't know, let's say $5,000 a month, right? That's for example. And all of a sudden they say, I want to make $50,000 per month, and I want to do it in 1 year, okay? And then I only want to work 7 hours per week. Now, if we look at this is not very realistic, right? From 60 hours down to 7 hours. And you're going to do this in 1 year where it took you 25 years to make $5,000 a month, and we want to get to 50,000. It may or may not be realistic, right? If it's not realistic, we got to talk to them and say, hey, listen, I think this is, I love these goals. And at the same time, these things are a little bit, you did this in 25. Now you're going to do in 1 year this. I mean, you can do it, but you cannot do it in 7 hours a week. You got to learn the skills and everything. You have to increase this. So we either increase our hours or increase the time to get it, or right now in this example you decrease your goal. Doesn't mean you can't reach this. You might have to have this have longer time. So I don't tell people ever to decrease their goal. I say, look, we got to increase the number of years, increase the number of hours, so it makes sense. But I tell them, listen, I have a way to help you go from here to here. Okay, we're not going to work for the excess anymore. Up until now you've been doing great, and you know what, all these things are maybe not achieving all your dreams. You did a sum of it, a little bit, but they're not going to get you your dreams. And you did 25 years, if you do another 25 years, maybe you get to, I don't know how much per month, but I can show you a way. Okay, so let's do that. So this will take us up to next page. Okay, now the second page of the presentation, okay, we're going to do a comparison. So let them know. All right, so we're going to say, okay, here, this is the timeline, right? This is when you're born, okay? You go to school till about 20 years old, and most people, they work till 65, and at 85 is when that's the life expectancy. This is when people, either go or they're very slow, whatnot, right? So most people, they go to school for about 20 years, right? And then they work for 45 years. And then they get to really live their life, okay, for 15 years, after 65. This is what most normal people do, okay? This is the lifestyle, okay? But let me show you an alternative. What if you can, let's say you still went to school. Let's say whatever their age is. I ask them, what is their age? Let's say they say I'm 30 years old. Great, 30 years old. So we're going to do 30 here, right? You've been working for 10 years, right? You went to school for 20 years. You went to 10 years. If this is 40, I would say 40 and say 20 years, right? Okay, and let's say, okay, you decide to say, hey, let me do something different. Let me work smart. Maybe you work smart for another 10 years, okay? This is the work smart, right? Okay, for 10 years. At 40. And what if you can enjoy, and what if I write this 80 plus, because what if you can live longer and better? So now if we look at this is at least 40 plus years of enjoyment, right? This is really what you really want, like doing what you want, going after your dreams. Here, you have 15 years of going after your dreams and goals and doing really what you want in life versus just working. Here is 40 plus, okay? So, I mean, if they would have said this is like if this is 40, right? I would say change that, like 10 years, 50. What if it takes 10 years, okay? Maximum to get there. Would that be worth it, right? So you have 30 plus here. 30 plus is better than 15, right? So would it be worth it to you to do that? But what if it doesn't take you 10 years? I mean, I said, would it be worth it to take 10 years of your hard-working life to get so you can have the kind of life you want? To work smart here. This is working hard. This is working smart. Okay, working hard versus working smart. This is just working hard. So I ask them, okay, great. Which one would you choose? Would you want to choose this one or this one? If they say this, then I'm done with the conversation. I will talk to them about, I won't talk to them about the business part. I would just show them the products to help them look better, look younger, look healthier, look sexier. That's what I do. But if they chose B here, this is part A, right? And this is plan B, I'll say, great, let me show you something. Let me show you the next part, okay? And the next part is this. I show them comparisons. I say, look, let's talk about, I know you're making so much, right? Let's talk about how to make $3,000 per month, okay? Reoccurring income. What can you do to make $3,000 a month income? Well, I mean, what's out there in the real world? Well, you can buy a house, right? Okay, you can buy this house. It will cost you about $700,000, and then between $600,000 to $700,000 cash, right? That means you paid for everything. There's no loans. Okay, it's all cash. And if you rent it out, you would get about $3,000 a month. So let me ask you, okay? I would go back to their goals and dreams, right? I say, okay, great. You've been working 25 years, and you make about $5,000 a month, saving up. How long would that take you to do this, right? 25 years, right? $5,000 a month. Okay, I don't know how much you could save. If you can save 20%, that's amazing. But most people save less than that. Even if you save 20% at $1,000 a month, that's 70 years. Or 700 years, right? $1,000 a month, right? That's 700 years or 700 months to do that. That's a long time. So most people, to do that, it's literally impossible. But they say, well, what if I get a loan? Of course, if you get a loan, but then you pay the bank, so you don't get this kind of money. Okay, so what about a different way? What other way can you do? So, well, we could put it in the bank, maybe like a 1% interest or a little bit higher right now, right? So we're talking about, oh my gosh, this is like really high. Something like maybe like a $1.2 million, okay, cash. That means you have to put this much money in the bank at 1% to get this kind of income every single month. Well, that's the purpose of the bank, right? But how long would it take you to save 1.2 million? I mean, if we were talking about taking 700 months, okay, to do this, that's, I don't know how many tens of years. This is literally impossible. Or, let me show you a different option. With our business, okay, all you have to do is you have to find 4 serious people. I mean, only 4 serious people. Let me ask you something. Let's say 70 months, right, divided by 700 months divided by 12, right? What is that? That's about 50 something years, okay? 50 something years. 60, so another thing, 55 years, okay? So if I give you 55 years, can you find 4 serious person to work with you to build a business so you can have $3,000 a month? Of course you can, right? What about only 5 years? I'm sure you can find 4 serious people even if you stand out like on the street. 5 months, I think you can do it, right? Yeah, I'm sure you can do it in 5 months maybe. Some people do it in 5 days. It's up to you, okay? But this is possible, right? You could do it in 5 years, you could do 5 months, or even in 5 days. That is the potential difference. So listen, which one is easier for you to do? And that's the question I would ask them. So we're just continuing to verify with them what they're thinking, what they want, and then we can offer them the next step. So this is the page 2 of the presentation. Okay, now we're on the page 3 of the presentation. Okay, the page 3. What we do at page 3 is really simple. We have 5 key points of our business, and this is where we use the flip chart or pictures or whatnot. Okay, this is where we kind of get into it. I would show them pictures of the before and after of our technology or product, and I'll talk about the 5 key points. Number 1, market trends. Okay, what are the market trends? Well, anti-aging is one. People want to stay young, they want to stay healthy, they want to look more fit, That's one of the key trends, right? And people are looking for that. It's a biggest trend because there are baby boomers, they're getting older. Even the young people want to stay young and look younger. Number two, we have products and technology. Okay, products and technology are the key. We have strong patents, okay, and products. And this is why I show pictures of the products and technology. I go through these very quickly. I just start showing the product. And the next part is the company, okay? Company, or what I call partnership, okay? So partnership, we have a multi-billion-dollar partner that works with us to develop new technologies, So number four is leverage, okay? How can you have, if without leverage, basically if you're working by yourself, how can you literally retire? It's impossible, right? I mean, we showed earlier, if you do everything by yourself, you're just going to do it one step, one step, one step. And if you don't do anything, you don't make money, right? And number five is compensation, right? How can you have unlimited amount of compensation where you don't have a ceiling? And this is what we can show you. So these points I go through very quickly, okay? But the key thing, I show the products. And I do the demonstration so people can see the results, and we talk about how the technology, the product, and we use the flip chart and the pictures, and that's how we do it. So this will be our page 3 of the presentation. Okay, now we're on to the page 4 of the presentation. Now this presentation portion can be as simple as this, okay? Say, look, let's get started together, okay? You could be beautiful, okay? Or what we call beautiful and rich, okay? So beautiful, you can buy a package, like one of our facial spas or our health package, whatever, it's approximately $380, for the package. It's like heavily discounted. You can look beautiful or healthy or whatever, right? So you can use that, and you know what? We're gonna help you look the best that you can, okay? Or you could what we call the beautiful and rich, or healthy and rich, or whatnot. This one is simple. You buy 4 of these packages, right? Okay. It's actually buy 3, you get 1 for free. So it's very simple. It's not you buy 4, you buy 3, you get 1 for free. Okay. It's as simple as that. And then that's about 1,000 points. The key is you want to find your 4 people. Now do the same thing. Do the buy 3, get 1 free. If they have customers, that's great, okay? But we're looking for the business builder here because they want to be beautiful and rich, right? So when you do this, you make about $200, okay? Plus bonuses, okay? The bonuses can be thousands of dollars right at the beginning, okay? This is the first month. Second month, you teach them to find their 4 each, right? And then, of course, you go find somebody else at the same time. When you do that, it's going to be approximately $3,000, depending on products and everything. So approximately $3,000 income when these people have these 4 each come in and they buy these products, right? And then after that, we have them duplicated again, right? Everybody duplicate, and you go and teach this to find their 4, right? So that will be close, approximately, if you do exactly this in this duplication, approximately $10,000 you can make. So in 3 months, you can make over 13,000 and plus, okay? And when I say plus, because there's bonuses on each of these, which could be thousands and thousands of dollars. We have people making extra bonus of, an extra $200 bonus, $500 bonus, to all the way up to $5,000 and $8,000 in bonus. And you can do that very quickly, okay? So at the end, I just ask them, say, great, you want to be beautiful or beautiful rich? And that's about it. And if you're talking about health, you can say, hey, you want to be healthy or you want to be healthy and rich? Okay, so that's a 4-page presentation.